Zungula.
Thank you, Chairperson. As the ATM, we want to express our deepest condolences to the families who have lost their loved ones as a result of heavy rains that caused devastating floods across the country. All the efforts to gain control of the situation, including finding the missing persons, are commendable. The ATM has also noted the budgetary allocations and hopes that that the oversight role of Parliament will include both proactive and reactive measures. The ATM is, however, concerned that there seems to be serious inadequacy in the diagnosing of the situation, such that with the current superficial diagnosis, a threat of the same tragedy cannot be dismissed. Therefore, the ATM is making the following 10-point recommendations. One, the notion that this disaster is an act of God must be dismissed as a convenient excuse to avoid accountability. An inquiry to whether this was not as a result of cloud seeding gone wrong must be conducted so that the problem can be properly isolated. It is common cause that the technology of today has advanced such that the condensation of clouds can be artificially assisted. All geoscience faculties across the country must work together and advise municipalities in terms of the topography, in particularly the natural drainage system, floodplains, the physical and chemical properties of certain sediments. Town planners must work much more with geoscientists so that the laying of bulk infrastructure is underpinned on and informed by geological setting of that particular area. The ATM strongly suggests that the entire country must be geologically rezoned so that all floodplains are declared unfit for residential and business purposes, possibly with the exception of certain agricultural products that thrive in such environments. All wetlands and estuaries must be protected. Vegetation in sloping areas must be protected by law. People living on the floodplains along riverbanks must be relocated in elevated areas, and whoever is landowner must be dealt with in terms of the spirit of the Constitution when it comes to restitution. As part of employment creation, all areas deemed unfit for human settlement must be guarded by people in the employ of municipalities on a 24-hour basis to avoid the rampant increase of informal settlement in dangerous areas. National Treasury must make special allocation for all municipalities that do not have rates and tax bases to afford employment of these guards. And lastly, all public representatives must be put through a workshop of basic geoscience training so that the oversight role is more meaningful. On behalf of the ATM, we want to repeat that we want to express our deepest condolences to each and every family that has lost their loved one. I thank you.
Thank you very much.